Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing very, very well out there. And Gemini, we are going to dive right in with some animal spirit oracle, and then we'll hop over to the tarot and see what's going on for you. As you may or may not notice, things are starting to speed up. There are a lot of things that are starting to take flight. Movement is starting to happen, which is beautiful. And Lizard Spirit is here to ask you to dream the world into being. So what is it, Gemini, that your perfect life would look like? What does your dream world look like? Who's in your dream world? What are you doing in your dream world? We have Bobcat Spirit, which is life is a mystery. Life is definitely a mystery. And if you had no limitations, Gemini, what would you want to create? What do you want to see? We also have Elephant Spirit, which is asking you to learn from the past. You know, our past experiences, our past relationships, everything is here to teach us. Life is just a big school. So what have you learned from the past? What lessons have you learned, and how can you change your future? And what do you want to see your future look like? The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is Seahorse Spirit, and this is asking you to watch and wait. Watch and wait. And I don't know if you've ever seen a seahorse give birth, but it is quite amazing. And it's quite amazing how many little tiny seahorses can come out of there. So watch and wait and see what blessings are coming your way. You know, when you dream big and you let go of your attachment to the outcome and you just watch and wait and see what happens, it's amazing the things that happen. So Gemini, let's dive into the tarot and see what else Spirit has for you. We have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is sitting on this throne that not anybody can sit on. You know, you have to graduate from different grades in this lesson of life to be able to sit on this throne. The High Priestess is very wise. She's very intuitive, and she is an observer. She's not talking. She's not out there, you know, flaunting anything. She's sitting and watching and waiting and trusting her intuition, and she knows what to do and when to do it because she's tuned into that inner guidance system. And if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but in the background there's a camel. And it's, you know, camels go on very long journeys across the desert. And in order to survive, they have whatever they need to survive inside of them. They carry it with them. So they're able to sustain themselves on these long, hard journeys. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about, you know, success that hasn't been reached yet. Things are growing. Things are, you know, you've planted your seeds, you tend your garden, and eventually you will reap the rewards. It depends on how well you tend your garden. You know, so Gemini, what seeds are you planting? What is it that you're trying to grow? And is it in alignment with what, you know, with who you are and your purpose here? We have material wealth with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is talking about independence. It's talking about success. This is success fulfilled. This is material gain, so there could be, again, if you plant the seeds, if you ask the universe, if you dream your world into being, and then you just sit back and wait and watch and see what happens and take those little steps towards it, you will reach your success. We have the Eight of Cups, which is abandoned success. So again, anything that's not in alignment with who you truly are, what you want to see, it's time to let it go. Walk away from it. Don't try to force things. Don't hang on to things. It's time to dream your world into being. And anything that is stopping, blocking your success, it's time to release it and let it go. At the center of your reading is the King of Cups. This is very fatherly energy. This is emotions. This can talk about emotional. Sometimes it can be hard to let certain things go, even though we know it's not good for us. But ultimately, if you want peace, there are certain things that you have to cut out of your life. There are certain things that you have to let go of. And there are certain things that you can't force. You just need to put it out to the universe and then wait and watch and see what happens. Don't try to force it. Just keep tending your garden. But again, your garden doesn't grow overnight. Your blessings don't always come overnight. Sometimes it requires a little bit of patience, a little bit of diligence. Spirit usually gives you a grace period to see, is that really what he wants or not? We have pleasure with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can often talk of somebody coming back from the past. It can talk about, there could be somebody that you've had a long-standing relationship with, that you've just come to the realization that it's not growing, and it might be very emotional for you to have to leave. But you're realizing that it is for your highest good to do so. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's very mothering, but I also feel like this is saying, Gemini, it's time to take care of yourself. It's time to see what's in your best interest, to see what's not working, and it's time to let certain things go. And it's going to be hard, and it might require a lot of healing afterwards. But it's going to be worth it here. You are the creator of your reality, Gemini, and it's time to take control of things. There is going to be some work that is required, and you may not see the outcome. You may not see where, a lot of times we're afraid to make a choice, a decision, because we can't see the outcome. We don't know which path is the right path. We freeze because we don't want to make the wrong choice. But again, sometimes you just got to get moving, and then you can course correct as you go. You might be surprised at your own strength here, Gemini. But again, you're realizing that, time is fleeting. Opportunities don't last forever. If you don't jump on one of these ships now, You could be stuck in another 7-year cycle. So are you ready to make some changes, Gemini? Are you ready to let go what is no longer working for you and jump on that path that Spirit wants you to be on? Gemini, I thank you for tuning in. If this resonates with you, please hit that like and subscribe. If not, check out some of your other signs, come back another time, order a personal reading. But until then, I will catch you next time.